Warning.
You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio. 7 Mile Radio.
It's random things, always relevant things. It's raw, it's uncut, just like life would bring. And you can dive on in. Come on, just listen for me. I guarantee you won't leave, cause we got the tea. This is the Life on Shuffle, Life on Shuffle, Life on Shuffle podcast. We talk about everything.
There's content that's live and strange.
Ooh, this is the Life on Shuffle, Life on Shuffle,
Life on Shuffle podcast.
So turn up your volume, stay tuned, cause we about to talk that shit, that shit, that shit.
Hey guys, it's your girl Sonny. We back with another week. I got my girl Tierra Dejanay and Mr. Helliva on the beat. Guys, this is the Life on Shuffle podcast. Can we get a round of applause?
Yeah, gotta do the signal for applause.
Yes, gotta have the snaps. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. As you know, we got you for an hour. We're here every Wednesday from 6 to 7. How y'all doing today? How y'all feel?
I'm doing good. I'm feeling good. My life is kind of cruise control today. So
she said cruise control. Cruise control.
Okay. Control today.
Okay. What about you, sir?
Busy. Y'all see what I got right here? I had to come Red Bull today.
Red Bull.
I need a pick me up.
You need a pick me up?
Yeah. It's been one of them weeks.
It'd be like that.
Yeah, man.
Danielle said they on time today.
Okay.
Who said that?
Danielle.
Yes, we are on time today, guys. So right now we want you to like the video. Make sure you share it with all of your friends and family. Let them know that we shuffling on Wednesdays at 6 to 7.
Yeah, ride with us in rush hour.
Yes,
Ride with us in
you
rush
know what I'm
hour. Even
saying?
if you can't watch it, just turn it on and
listen to it.
Get this content. Get this content. Be content with this content. We giving y'all. What's up?
Okay.
Yeah,
Make sure you guys engage with us, guys. We gonna try our best to engage with you guys in the comments. Can we get somebody to call in today? I'm trying to figure out what y'all scared of. Okay, dial in. We want to talk to y'all and
talk back.
Yeah, that part.
Y'all be
So
wanting to be on the show. Ain't be on the show then. What's up, Paul?
everybody like, I want to come on your show and tell my story. Like, tap in with us.
Want to hear what the voice sound like? Be reading, trying to hear what y'all imagine what y'all sounding like. Yeah, call in, crack a joke with us or something. Man.
That part. So, guys, as you can see from the title, today's subject is healing after betrayal.
Yeah.
So, y'all ready to talk about that? With that, y'all, we ain't even sipping today.
I know.
I
feel like
I'm
we
sipping.
He's talking about jawline. You over there necking that boy.
I know.
So, guys, what does that look like? Shannon, roll us into this subject.
First and foremost, do people even know if they are healed or broken? Like, we can't even heal after a betrayal if you going into it thinking ain't nothing wrong with you.
Yeah.
Like, we perfect. I'm perfect. Ain't nothing wrong with me. It's these niggas or it's these females.
Boy.
You know what I'm saying? That's the number one thing. You don't even know if you healed or broken. So how do we even get into diagnosing that? You know what I'm saying? Or I guess it's the fragments of what's left from the last
Yeah,
relationship.
you gotta put the pieces back together.
Right. So are we even giving ourselves enough time to heal? Some people don't do that. Some people jump relationship to relationship and think that is healing for them. Is to go right into the next one. Like, okay, well, I was at home for a couple days, but I'm good. And I like you right on to the next. Yeah.
So let me ask you guys, have you guys ever been able to decipher like whether you guys have been broken or just like, have you been able to admit that like I'm broken? Like
Definitely.
Okay.
But I feel like he said, you know, be like, oh, these niggas, but it's always looked at as just the women are broken. No.
some
It's
guys
not.
be hurt too.
Man, what?
Definitely.
Yeah.
So now
But
you got
we
two
trained to
broken
have
people
that-
trying to that tough exterior, and then you're not even comfortable being transparent about the fact, like, listen, I'm hurt too. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's
So how do you get over your hurt? How does Miss Tierra
How do
Dejanay-
I get over my
How do
hurt?
you get over your hurt?
man, I just keep moving. I keep moving,
So
and
you
I
gotta
feel
stay
like
busy.
I gotta stay busy. But the thing about it is, you neglecting what you dealing
Bingo.
with. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
that's when you said, how do you know that you're broken? You don't know that you're broken, or you know that you're broken, and you know shit.
You don't want to face that fear.
I gotta fix it. The only way I know how to fix it is to control what I can control, and what I can control is my business, and what I can control is my personal life outside of whatever anyone else has going on. And so, certain situations arise, and then you trigger and be like, "Oh, dang, that's something I haven't addressed yet because it's still affecting."
There you go.
You know what I'm
ain't
saying?
addressed
So-
it yet. Yeah.
So how long does your healing take, or did your healing take?
I feel like the time perspective, like, says who can tell
But I'm saying,
you
how long did it take? Oh, well,
for
okay.
me? How long did it take me?
Yeah.
I feel like that's a journey. I feel like it's still happening every day. You know what I mean? Like that. Oh, I'm coming healed.
What's
That's
good,
bullshit.
Lauren?
You don't come
Thank you.
healed.
Thank you.
This. What's up,
Hey,
Lauren? How you
Lauren.
doing?
Right. Hey. So we be stopping in it.
Yeah, like.
Yeah, my bad. When somebody come on, look,
Right,
we
we
just gonna
be
give them
on
a
it.
shout out and
Yes,
keep
so-
going.
yes.
Keep
But yeah,
going.
no, it's like you never really know. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't know that you've graduated to that next level until you are confronted with a scenario and it don't move you the same way.
Yeah.
And
Ooh,
that's
yeah.
kind of how I am. It's like,
That's
oh, okay,
good.
this what we doing. Okay, cool.
That's good.
So I
like
know
that.
how to regroup. I know how to prepare because I've seen this before. So I know how to handle it. That's when you know you healed.
Oh,
stuff like that
betrayal.
no
Betrayal
longer
can
get
go
you.
many ways, though. It can come from shit, your loved ones, your friends, the
family.
family. Oh my goodness.
But you
those
want to know
hit
what's
the worst.
even deeper than that? Like we always talk about like who hurt us, right? But that's also a personal thing.
Bingo.
What you mean?
Love it.
It's also a personal thing. Like if somebody's able to prey on you in a time or space where one broken part of you is open and you're vulnerable in that space, right? It's your job to know, like, this
Talk
is something
Big
I
T.
need to work on.
Yeah,
right?
talk
Because
Big
he
T.
see this, he feel it, so he about to be like, oh yeah, this my end. And sometimes, like, you think you getting down, you think you betraying somebody, or you think you taking advantage of a situation, and it's the same. I know what this purpose is. Like, yeah, I'm going through something, so I'm about to just, utilize this for the escape. It's not always you
shine.
just getting down on somebody. Like, no, I know what this is, just like you know what this
What's
is.
good? What's good?
So,
Shannon, what that well, I ain't gonna say what that betrayal look like, but
What the hell?
I ain't saying put it all on the
Eric, what's
front
going
line.
on? My family watching.
But I'm saying though, like in terms of betrayal, how would you say that you healed from your betrayal?
Time. Like, and to be honest, a lot of times you don't know. Like T said, sometimes we get to a point where I'm just gonna stay busy. To me, that's you just put a blanket
You
over a
neglecting it.
pile of dirt.
Yeah.
Eventually, when you get back to it or you forget about it, you're gonna come back to it. It still exists.
So did you have times where you wasn't busy and you had to sit in that shit? Like,
So I'm one of those people. So most people when they go through stuff, they drinking, they smoking, they doing this, they doing that. Like, I'm not one of those people. I'm gonna
Me
sit in it.
neither.
I'm gonna feel it.
Me neither.
So when you say how long it take, well, it might take you 10 years, 5 years, 6 months. It might take me a hard 2 weeks.
Yep.
Because for
Because
2
you
weeks,
dealt with it.
I'm talking about, I'm purging, I'm crying out,
Absolutely.
I'm praying,
Yeah.
I'm going to therapy, I'm doing everything I need to do to protect my peace and my mental space, right? But if you're not doing that, you're gonna be like, dang, she just like, no, I dealt with my hurt.
And I think that's the healthiest way, and that's a lot. That's the maturity. That's the experience of like you said, your mother gave you the game.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
your mother, your father, your uncles, you heavy with the game. So it's more important you to look those problems and deal with them. But it's a lot of people
Can't
that
do that.
don't do it, can't do it, won't
Yeah.
refuse to do it,
Yeah.
refuse to look in the mirror. And that's why I said, like, the biggest thing I heard you say out of all that is self. If you can't, I can't blame nobody for whatever happens to me in my life.
You
I look
can't.
at me first.
Yeah.
And it's so many people that cannot do that
You
because
gotta
you
take
have to always
accountability.
come back and say, I allowed you to have that control
allowed
over
you.
me.
I allowed
I
you.
allowed that. I sat in the mess. I knew it was a mess. I sat in it. So before I'm sitting here just so angry at somebody else, I'm going to be that angry with me
Accountability.
first. Accountability. And man, that's the biggest word that nobody has. Yeah, man. That's what.
But to your point, that's what I was saying. Like that, like how long does it take you, man? Them that hard 2 weeks, that hard month. I'm not talking about what nobody did to me. I'm looking at myself like, you really let somebody play in your face like this?
Facts.
What was you doing? Why you wasn't paying
Yeah.
attention? So it's more so I'm gonna be upset with myself and I'm gonna do what I need to do for me first. And it comes off as arrogance. It comes off as you don't care
Sometimes
how
you
you
have to
hurt
be
other
selfish.
people.
Nonchalant. Yeah.
And then you probably hurting other people in your process because right now my priority is me.
You have to
So
be
I'm not even
selfish
noticing.
as opposed to selfless sometimes.
Hey, the
You
best
exhaust
thing you just said is sometimes that arrogance is what pulls you through. You know, one of the main things when people are down and out, the first thing I tell them is, hey, fuck that shit. Remember who the fuck you is. I tell people that off rip. Remember who the fuck you is. Don't let nobody, like, man,
that's
like,
the
pick
arrogance.
yourself up. Yeah, it's like, hey, I know, I see greatness in you. I know you great. So you gotta remember that shit.
Shannon be instilling that shit in people, man.
Like,
Shannon be the one to call
straight.
for real, like.
And
Shannon,
then there's also a thing where like don't let you hurt somebody and you know you hurt that person and you feel that guilt like damn I fucked up, right?
Yeah.
So now you operating in this space where everything this person's saying about you or saying that you made them feel, you take on that. So you forget who you are. So you gotta be like, hold on.
Yeah.
I made a mistake or I did hurt you. I didn't intend to do that. But at the end of the day, I know who the fuck I am. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not about to sit nowhere. I'm not gonna sit in it. I'm gonna move through it.
Yeah.
And
that's that part about, that's the
hard
other
part
side.
is being a woman.
So you guys are telling me that during your times of trials, you've never resorted to any vices, like you just straight thugged it out, like cold turkey.
I definitely have
Okay.
vices, but my vices is different than most people's.
Mine too.
Okay. What'd you say?
Mine too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
but it's a little different. Okay. That sounds kind of crazy.
But it's really not, and it's just most people not just real enough to say it. Like I'm gonna do what make me feel good. Yeah, and that's just it. But it's
Halle
also
Berry.
very much Halle Berry. But it's also very much self-destructive too. So that's why like people be throwing all these words out, but at the end of the day, okay, you saying, oh, Lori Harvey doing this, that, and the third, but okay, you drunk and high all the time. And as soon as you come down, them same problems are gonna be right there. So it's one of those things where I didn't realize that it was self-destructive.
I'm sick they even refer her to that though. Like,
yeah,
I feel
why?
like
Because I ain't about to let you keep playing in my face.
Yeah.
Like, no, yes, next.
So that kind of ties into healing, like, you know, as far as moving on to the next. Like, you know, let's say in relationships when things don't work out. Like, y'all were kind of biased to that when we were kind of pre-gaming the topic earlier. Like, yeah, niggas just be moving on or females just be moving on. Like, how y'all feel about that?
I mean, to each is his own. If you know that you just somebody that don't dwell on something and you just need to move on, but I don't see how that is even healthy. When somebody can just move on like that, I'm gonna always be like, damn, did you even give a fuck? Did you even
care?
But how long? So, but men and women are different in that regard because if I'm in a relationship, I'm doing any and everything I can if we're in a bad space to try to mend it, right? But when it's over, women leave so long before men do. So you're like, oh, they just broke up yesterday. Man, they broke up 2 years ago. Mentally, you don't know that, but it's like, shit, I've been living in this situation where I'm not happy. I'm not getting what I need. You not getting what you need. So now I'm outside. I'm supposed to just be like, oh, let me go hang out with all these different people. Like, that's not who I am.
I think I kind of got that stigma on me, like from the outside looking in. Like, I've never been single more than, in all honesty, I don't think I've ever been single more than like 2 months.
2 months?
Maybe 5. Don't judge me. Maybe, I give it like 5. But I be, you know, but this is the thing though, and that's why I say it ties into dating because, okay, I was in a relationship, it didn't work out. I'm an attractive young lady. When guys see me, they try to holler at me. You know what I'm saying? So, bam, I get somebody my number, and it's, my connections be so crazy. You get somebody your number that first date, we locked in. Like, you with that person every day. I'm giving you all of my attention. I ain't looking at nobody else. You know what I'm saying? So how do I really know I like you? You know what I'm saying? And in the midst of it, we know. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, as an older young lady,
grown woman,
I've never had a whole phase. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what that's like. I hear all the older women talk about it like, yeah, I had a whole phase, and I be like, I tried that and I had a baby. Like, it didn't work for me.
Look, low key. I can't say I had a whole phase either.
Okay.
Like,
listen.
I mean, this will probably be a whole phase for me because I've been single for so long.
Okay.
But prior to me being single, like, I'm a girlfriend kind of nigga. Like, I like to be in a relationship.
But you call a hoe if you go from, like you said, relationship to relationship. Like, I'm a hoe. Why? Because I'm not just out here dating.
But see, when I jump in that relationship, I be in it for a minute. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't say you a hoe because you jump. No, it's when you jump from relationship to relationship. I wouldn't look at nobody as saying like you're a hoe. I'm looking at it as
You obviously
You
got
got-
something.
you
It's
got
the
options.
healing. It's for me. That's gonna be a red flag because I'm like, God damn, did you heal? Did
And
you
that's
not
how
give
it
a
looks.
fuck? Or,
How much-
and that's the
how much do you
thing. Did
care
he
about
break
these
right?
relationships?
But
Did-
let's talk about healing while like in a relationship. Like, don't get it twisted. Like, it's 90 days, damn near. You know what I'm saying? And not necessarily like in a relationship where it's like I'm your girl, I'm your man, but like it was somebody that I was kicking it with like
talking to.
regularly. You know
So
what I'm
that
saying?
healing process, did that come through?
It was. I mean,
Did it come through the person? Did he help you to heal? Because I was one of them people that,
Sometimes.
yeah, and see, I was one of them people that was like, that varies on the person.
But it's also like what type of relationships do you have with people? Like, you know, if you just got physical interaction with people and that's it. I mean, a person really not caring what you're going through, but if you have like real serious connections with people and they know like, shit, I heard you going through this or that, like it ain't always just like, oh yeah, we about to be hanging out drinking this and the third. Sometimes some person is just being a friend and then things change into a romantic relationship.
And sometimes
So-
people don't even need to know.
Yeah.
And that's the ones that help you heal.
Yeah.
Because somebody come along and you don't explain your hurt. You don't explain it, but it's everything that
see
they're
it.
doing is nurturing.
Right, they can
and
definitely
they
see it.
definitely see it, but everything that they do, they come along and they're nurturing because they see it and they don't have to address it. I could
Right.
see a flaw in you, I could see a flaw in you and be like, I know what it is. Ain't no need for me to address it. My thing is to show you that this is a
ain't
safe
that.
space.
It's a safe space.
Yeah.
Yes. Definitely.
And that's where I'm like, certain people can be healing, can be a safe place, can be a comfort, can help you to realize, okay, this might have been a flaw in your relationship, your previous relationships, or within you. I'm not even trying to pull a flaw out from your last relationship. I'm trying to show you what can be a flaw within you that comes to light, and we can work on that and change for the better, just like I expect that out my mate. Pull that out of me.
Yeah.
Make me
And
realize, like, damn.
And then there's also, like you said, you can go from one relationship and somebody tell you something like the delivery is just so negative, so aggressive, so forceful, and you can meet somebody who could tell you the same thing, but it's all in how they handle you. It make you self-reflect, like, okay, damn, he said the same thing, but this approach is so different. Like, let me
That's
work
a
on that.
classic example of it's not what you say, it's how you
It's
say
how
it.
you say it, definitely.
So-
and then
I got
also,
something for that.
I'm one of those people that, okay, I see that you do this often. Where'd that come from? Because recognizing that there's an issue is one thing, but I want to try to figure out where it come from. So
Give
that
me an
it don't
example
keep happening.
without-
So, for example, like we was talking about, like, how do you know that you healed? So if you're in a relationship, a romantic relationship, and a person, you know, triggers like your trust issues or something like that. Well, I told y'all, like, I lost my mom to suicide. So that's a huge trust issue for me. You know what I mean? Because you here today, gone tomorrow, and I don't know why. I don't have no answer. So if I'm in a relationship and you telling me you feel a way about something and you not telling me why, that's gonna drive me crazy because I want to know why, so that I can correct it. Because, like, damn, maybe if she told me what was going on, I could have helped her through that process. You get what I'm saying? So also knowing and recognizing who you're dealing with and what relationship issues or just what issues in general that they're dealing with, because some shit might be bigger than you,
Yeah.
and you don't even want to fuck with it.
Yeah.
And then also it could be like, okay, dang, I understand why you react like that, so let me approach you in this way so that we can get some positive results. You know what I'm saying?
So you triggered something. So how would you deal with a previous relationship that told you some stuff, like you said, but it'd be the delivery, or it depends on how the person said it to you. Then you go to your next relationship and he say the same thing about you in a gentler approach. and now, right. So now you want to change for him, but do you ever feel
It's not changing for him though. It's not, because once he gone, you gonna still have that same issue. Now at this point, you got to change for you.
Well,
Because if you want to be in a relationship with anybody, even just like whatever that person is saying about you, 9 times out of 10, your sister, your cousin, your auntie, other people may feel that same way, right?
See, that's a different. I mean, okay, because that kind of happened. That happened to me, and it was more so like
hold on.
because I was
Go back.
like, this is why I need y'all here, because that happened to me, and I'm like, so I felt some kind of way because the person called me. She was actively working on something
For someone else. It was
So
funny.
how does that make me feel? Like, oh, maybe it was my delivery, but it's like, so you gonna go to the next person. It made me feel like you want to fix you for this next person, but it's something that I want to do.
But you know what? That's
did all
your
the
ego.
work that fixed you up for the next person.
But that's your ego. At the end of the day, you gotta allow that woman to grow.
I ain't got no choice, but it's still ego.
That's
no,
just perspective.
sucks. Yes, that's where I look at it as. It's not. I'm happy that you changing, and I'm happy, but it's just like.
Why did I have to be the experience that did?
But
you
I mean,
okay. So let's say use that situation and use it to your advantage, because maybe the next woman, everybody got some shit that they gotta work on, right? So now you gotta learn how to use a different approach.
But look at it, look. And then look, the cup half empty, half full theory, right? As opposed to looking at it like, damn, well, I was out of situation that she rebounded off of that made her better. Why don't you look at it like, damn, why don't I let this be the situation that makes me better?
Right.
And I be better off of my mistakes that I made. You know what I'm saying? Realize, like you said, hold yourself accountable. Because when relationships break up, it's usually two sides to why it happened.
It is.
I mean, there's one side that's being blamed from both sides. But so again, you have to look at it like, the cup half empty, half. Don't focus on her. You know what I'm saying? That's the shit you can't change.
So if a guy
what
called
you can change is you.
If a guy called y'all and told y'all he was changing for the next chick, like, you know what, girl, you was perfect for me, and you told me this.
You say that to him,
and now
they don't. They just go and just change it.
And now, but I'm just saying, how would that make y'all feel?
How would it make me feel?
Like if
I'm waiting on my thank you, sis, because I built that nigga.
See what I'm saying? so that thank you, T. Thank you, T. But you just spit the block on me and told me to look at it all, and maybe you should grow from that. Maybe
I felt
the same.
I mean, that's the optimistic way as opposed to the
that way.
No, you're gonna feel that way too. Like, I'm gonna feel like, listen, at the end of the day, if you leave a person, right, and you leave them in a space where they're self-reflective and they trying to do something more, you did your part. You did your part. And whatever wasn't, because people be like, oh, you getting better for this person. Whatever we broke up for, we did not work together. See, we not serving each other. So let's keep it moving. And I hope you be a better person after me.
At the core of this conversation, you know how when people break up and they say, oh, I wish your motherfucker the best and shit. I mean, no, we don't. We don't be.
So you're saying that from a man's perspective?
That's what it sounds like.
I do too.
Like,
I wish you the best, but this is why I block motherfuckers.
Because you don't want to see the success?
Bingo. And I'm just keeping it a buck.
Hey, cuz, thanks for stopping in.
I'm keeping it a buck. I'm blocking you for me.
My man say I'm a sore loser and I don't get
crazy. This is why I like my cutoff game is great.
I feel you.
I'm blocking you for me. I'm blocking you.
My own mental stability.
So I'm not gonna be. So I don't be toxic. I'm blocking you because I don't want to be toxic. I don't want to be lurking.
2 a.m. calls.
Or just text. You know what I'm saying. I don't want to be having a good day. Be like, I wonder what she doing, and see you with your nigga, and I'm just mad now. Internally, I'm mad. And I'm like, oh, I want to call her, but I don't want her to know I'm watching. So it's like I'm blocking you for that. I'm blocking you because I truly, genuinely do want you to be happy. I don't want to know about it. I just want to hope that you happy. When I run into
that cost me my peace is too expensive. And that's costing me my peace.
And I'm glad you said that. Segue into the next part. So we gonna
protecting your peace.
We going right into protecting your peace because this is part of healing after betrayal. We gonna slide right into it.
Do you feel like you betrayed if that person wasn't for you? She was doing something for you. For her to have to go somewhere else and fix something that was an issue for you.
But you just said it.
Why she can't be happy?
You just said it. The same reason why you like, I'm waiting for my thank you. I'm still gonna be waiting. I'm like, yeah.
You being a good Samaritan. She not listening. The thank you ain't gonna come from her. It's gonna come from the next nigga.
Tell yourself that, cause you waiting on the thank you too.
I don't need it.
She said,
I don't need to thank you. I don't need to thank you, but I'm telling you.
But you did acknowledge that thank you was necessary.
No.
Shit, that was sarcasm.
That was sarcasm, but I really feel like y'all need to understand what I'm saying. So I'm going to say it one more time. What I'm saying is, if I leave a relationship, right, and you start working on the shit that I told you was wrong with you for the next person, that next person can send me my thank you because I built that nigga for you. Oh is what I'm saying.
You still waiting on your thank you. You ain't said nothing. You done got a whole. You done quieted everything now.
Sis said she's standing on business.
She spun the block.
I don't need nothing from him.
Because I don't need nothing from him. I
need my thank you from her.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I built a bear for you. I built a bear. We does this. Like, no. And that's what I felt the same way from a man's perspective. I still was like, I'm happy you growing, but it's still like, you just threw dirt in my face because I told you this shit and you ain't want to listen to me. But now since you done heard it and it's echoing, You've heard it from probably their relationship from me, from the last relationship. So now you feel like
I just keep
damn.
hearing, you don't listen, you don't
Yeah.
listen. You
So
don't
now
listen.
you like, oh, I want to grow. I think. So what? She called me like, so did you feel like this?
So why did
treat
she call
like
you with
this?
that though? Like, if she's happy in a relationship, why is she calling you with
listen.
Clearly she's
I
not.
wish I knew the answer to this question because I was like,
that? Ladies, we don't do that. We don't
Why
do that.
you-
That's,
what?
maybe
Why-
she ain't happy.
Reveal her, she's
Why you-
definitely not healthy.
why you called me?
We heard what Sonny said earlier when she said when she get with a dude, she's so focused on him that she's showing all of the attention to him. Like, she
Wait,
couldn't
what?
possibly
What is
be
we
happy.
talking about right now?
Listen, I'm contrasting what a woman when a woman is happy versus
Oh,
when she's not,
for sure.
right?
Okay.
So if that held true, right? Why is she calling you? If she was with a dude, then she should be happy and spending all of her time and attention with
So
him.
I'm gonna answer
Definitely.
that. She called me because they was on a rocky patch,
See?
and she wants
Ladies,
to.
y'all
There
gotta
you
stop
have it.
doing
And that's
that.
what it.
There you
And
have it.
there you go. True
Ladies.
story.
There you have it.
When you on that teeter totter, don't call your ex or don't call nobody you used to deal with to try to ask
But it
him.
go all back to what he just said. That's because she not happy. If I'm in a bad space and I'm happy with that person, I'm not discussing nothing with no
Yeah,
nigga. But
speaking
now,
of
if I
you
already
unhappy,
halfway don't
that's
like
a woman
you,
that
I
done
might
checked out
call
the
somebody-
relationship, like y'all said
Exactly.
earlier.
She
You know
been
what I'm
checked
saying?
out.
Yeah.
She been checked out.
And she's exploring her options now. She's playing the field.
Okay, so
Playing the field.
In the relationship.
so what does protecting your peace look like after the healing process? What does that look like for y'all?
Being added to the blacklist
True story.
on everything, deleting your family, your
True story.
friends.
True story.
Everybody gotta go. I'm doing a sweep.
And that's for you,
Rico.
because T was like, so what's up, T? What
I
do
don't
protecting
know,
your peace look
I'm
like?
I'm not like that.
You a solitude?
You keeping all the friends and family?
I'm not keeping all the friends and family because it depends on the situation. I probably wouldn't, keeping up with the friends and family anyway. But it just depends. Like if I got kids, so some of those connections with those people gonna be there regardless. But as far as like what I need to do I'm just detaching. I'm detaching, like I
in
just
all
need-
aspects.
Yeah, I just need to detach.
Phone
from
bill,
period.
Shannon, no Netflix.
Phone bill for
You
sure.
know it.
It's like
You
I
know
need
it.
to detach, but it take a lot for me to get to that point. If
Yeah.
I get once I detach, it's over.
Yeah.
And you gonna say I'm
Yeah.
petty because the first thing you gonna notice when you jump on Netflix, I can't log in. Oh, this nigga petty as hell. This nigga petty. Oh shit.
You get on my
And let
nerves.
me go check Disney Plus. Yeah, that too, motherfucker. They off
And
my
I get
shit.
real quiet when I'm trying to protect my peace. Like even if it's not in like a romantic relationship, like I'm gonna just get quiet. I don't really want to communicate with you no more because I've already tried to do that and negative results.
It got us
right?
nowhere.
Yeah, it got
Right.
us nowhere. So I just get quiet and I just get really, really focused on what it is that I need to do.
So,
Yeah.
how important is your peace?
Everything.
Everything. I mean, like, and it's unfortunate. Like, it may come off like you arrogant or you don't care about connections. It's people that I love that I wish I could, deal with family,
Facts.
friends. But it's like I can't. I
I don't
can't
even
have that in my
respond.
mental, right? Because we talked about like my mom before. Like I seen the other side of it, so it might just be me, my kids, my couple friends, and my small intimate
Couple.
family, and that's cool. We said friends, couple, right?
Okay.
Because like
Couple is
I can't like mentally, I can't be in situations that just makes me in a negative space, right? Can't do it. So yeah, like I just get real quiet and real standoffish. I ain't coming.
So, do y'all think? Because I don't really have to say much. I'm the same way. Like my disconnection, it's more so being back grounded. Like I have to get back grounded. If I need to protect my peace, it's just like you said. I'm one of them people. I grind more. I just eliminate those spaces for distractions.
Well, see, Shannon, I would say it's a bit easier for you because you don't have children. So in situations for like me and Tierra, even though, we're trying to, what's the word you use? Separate or detach. It's always going to be a detachment there because we locked in
You locked in.
for them next few years.
I got a 2-year-old.
God damn. He taking pictures, y'all. That was the drop.
I have a 2-year-old, so it's like, yeah,
It's fresh. It's new.
It's very difficult
Baby,
to, like,
we need
completely
diapers. We need
detach.
this. It's like y'all are attached still, though. A 2-year-old is young. So
my detachment skills, baby.
Okay.
I was about to say, but even ultimately,
but it's
y'all
not even
having
that. It's literally like it's boundaries.
Okay.
So knowing what conversations is we not having no more.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like we need to really just be talking about this one subject, and then anything outside of that, I feel like I went back and forth for so long about, like you said, you getting a call from the ex, like, oh, you did it. We not together no more. So it don't matter.
Let me ask you this, because I know last week when we touched on marriage and gender roles.
Yes.
You had asked me a question and said, do you feel like you're qualified? And I didn't know what you were speaking of, and I was
And we
like, to
talked
be a
about
wife,
it off air.
right.
Yes.
So in terms where you were engaged, and now we got the baby daddy stigma. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Is it a different type of attachment or detachment, or is it like it's different from somebody just being your boyfriend and you guys are just
I mean, because like I've never been through divorce. I don't know what that's like because I've never been.
But it feels
officially
like
married.
divorce.
But yes, it feels like
Definitely.
you're going through a divorce because I mean this is for the last 10 plus years you've been
With this person.
intertwined with this person. So it's just kind of like breaking all of those ties down, and it's emotional.
Soul ties.
It's emotional.
Where y'all at in the
and
comments?
it's a
I don't
lot.
see y'all saying that. What's up?
But I feel like it's kind of
Got
like
the
what
call
we
in
said
number in the
before,
bottom
like,
right corner of the screen.
313
perspective,
723
right? Like
0481.
it's always two sides to every story, and I just feel like for me, I get such a bad rep because I'm like, but I understand how you feel about this or that. So it'd be kind of hard sometimes to stand on business because it's like I get you. Like I'm very self-aware.
Yeah,
in
you're not
certain-
biased.
Yeah. So I was like, damn, I understand why you feel like that, but at the end of the day, it's like boundaries. Like, okay, I get you feel like this, but I'm not. For me and my protecting my peace, I can't go back. I gotta keep moving forward. So I just sound boundaries.
Okay.
But yeah, like a engagement feeling, it feel like a divorce for sure.
Yeah, I agree.
so it sounds like protecting your peace have made, and I would say this is probably the case for a lot of people when they are trying to protect their peace, being introverted. Like I think a lot of people's safe place is at home.
Yeah. I'm a Cancer. I get in my shell. Like I ain't gotta be bothered with nobody.
Right. And I'll be like, dang, I'll be thinking about it and I'm like, I can't even imagine being what is the opposite of introvert, extrovert.
But see, that's what I am.
But then so many people feel like, oh, you acting funny, you acting this, like this don't have nothing to do with you.
But you guys
This
already
has
consider yourselves as
everything to do.
introverts, right?
I am definitely.
I've definitely fell into and I didn't think so. Like
I've
I like to
always
go
been
out
introvert.
occasionally. I like to dress up and do all that.
Shanna,
but
you are an introvert?
yeah.
What?
He's
Guys, let me know in the
creative.
comments. Are you an introvert or extrovert?
He's a creative, so it's like you use those things to make you more social. And I told y'all, like my parents are like extroverted, so I learned how to adjust and adapt in certain situations. But like, yeah, I'm a hairstylist. You expect big, crazy.
Don't say hairstylist
personality.
to me because y'all know what I want to
All
talk
right, well,
about
we ain't
this
doing
week.
that.
Let's okay.
But you know, like you expect it to have this big, large personality, and that's just not who I am. I'm very social with people that I know, but like, we're not about to come here and get a show. We gonna kick it. Like we gonna talk about your business. We gonna talk about you know like life stuff. Me and my clients having conversations like this. So it's not like the big entertainment type of vibe because that's not who I am.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like you learn in certain settings how to adjust and how to adapt. Like I know how to hold a conversation, but I'm not really into like the small talk and the big, like I'm not into that.
She got me geeked up.
And you know what's funny is, you know, being an introvert, but then trying to date being an introvert. Because you'll scroll down on Facebook, whatever, Instagram, social media, and a lot of women will say, oh, I'm just a homebody. Until you start, you're a homebody, but you want to date and you want to go out.
That's me.
So be like, damn, I thought we was about to be a match. You a homebody, let's go be low key together. Let's go do low key. But it'd be like, no, I'm an introvert until I meet my nigga. Once I get my nigga, then we good. Like we about to pop out. And it'd be like, I want to be an introvert still. Like let's be introverted together.
Not let's be introverted.
Like yeah, why do you want to
So,
now?
like,
Now you want to go to clubs. Now you want to put on dresses and be like, I want to be out.
I'm in my safe space.
So
So,
y'all
like,
not
no.
introverts.
No.
See, that sounds crazy.
y'all
'cause I-
y'all single introverted, but when you
No,
as a team,
No,
But see, I don't think
I
introvert.
will go somewhere by myself. I'm introverted to the point where, like, y'all, I will go to a party. If you have a party, I will come by myself. I'm gonna know everybody there, but I don't need a crowd.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I don't need a crowd to have a good time. Like, I'm gonna.
Emil said they're both for sure. So, I mean, it is possible to be
I
both.
feel like maybe
yeah.
I am both. Like,
Yeah.
because I'm not scared to go
well,
out.
well,
And
but
neither am I.
What that called is, ladies and gentlemen,
Gentlemen.
ladies and gentlemen, the goose is getting me loose.
He definitely said, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
I need you to
what
slow down
what
there,
that
buddy.
is called, ladies and gentlemen, is an ambivert. Right?
Ambivert.
A combination of an introvert and an extrovert. So
Okay.
that's why y'all are struggling.
You better be making up. You better bring some words.
Okay.
Hey Siri.
Hey Webster.
like you
Ambivert.
saying, like the girls who need that extra little something for their real personality. Come on, no, I'm not her. But it be like that for some
Do
people.
you guys think that a couple can have a successful relationship if someone is an introvert and an extrovert?
No.
Opposites attract.
I feel
don't
like
they?
balance.
You don't think so?
I
No.
feel like balance.
I don't
No.
know.
Like somebody said the realest thing. He like the yin matching yin, yang's matching yang, and a lot of times when we say, "Oh, the balance," sometimes balance works out, but I feel like a lot of people make the mistakes with dating is because you looking for a yin to match a yin. You looking for the same type, and then that's why y'all not working out because y'all don't have balance. Y'all the same person.
Yeah.
So y'all gonna keep butting heads.
And
Yin matching yin,
sometimes
yang.
you need somebody to bring like that other side of you out. Like I'm really chill. Like I do a lot of stuff, but I'm really still a very chill person. I don't fuck with roller coasters. Like it's a lot of stuff that I'm not doing. But I want somebody that make me feel safe. It'd be like, all right, I gotta try that. But I'm gonna try it because you make me feel safe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it just depends. Sometimes it be a little balanced.
And see, even being introverted, like I'm introverted, and then that goes with my social status. My social status is introverted. That just means I can go out and have a good time, but I want to go out and have a good time with my people. So that's still an introvert.
So what does that look like? That's a whole crew
A game
of
night. Introvert. Like introverted
See, I
men,
don't know.
you like to
That
go.
sounds-
You like to go with your safe zone.
Okay.
So what makes me safe is going around my people. So yeah, when I go to the club,
Hold on, wait.
it's my people.
I wanna address this. Hubby Ross
Mm-hmm.
says if
That's
you
my
are
hubby.
married or in a relationship, you should not go to the club. For what purpose? I disagree.
Oh, was that a agree?
I mean, by yourself.
By yourself, which okay. So
Are you
yeah,
saying by
no,
yourself or
We
period?
can't-
Cuz
we can't make blanket statements, right? 'Cause
That's-
each
that was-
is
but that
all
was
in
the comment. That was the
relationships, you know
comment.
what I'm saying? Yeah, like if that's what your person allows you to do, y'all comfortable in.
Cuz said you
Oh,
can't
no,
even
y'all
go to
together?
the club.
If y'all together, that's cool. You know what I mean? But that's what I said. By
So let me
yourself,
ask y'all this:
that's
Do
a little
are
different.
as men, do y'all feel like, oh, I don't want my girl hanging with her single friend, or do y'all feel
I
like that?
just said
It
that.
depends on. If I don't, then that means I don't trust you.
Bingo. I'm with you 1,000%.
And if I don't trust you, then how solid is our relationship? Should
That
I
part.
question- I'm
Okay.
questioning-
That's a very honest
Yeah.
response.
And I agree with that.
Most men don't be honest and say that.
Yeah.
Because why do you not like my friend so much? That has nothing to do with me.
It,
Oh,
does.
okay.
It
He
does.
said by
Well,
yourself.
you know
So
what
no,
it does,
he
because,
right.
You know, from our eyes and our experiences, birds of the same feather
Flock together,
So
yeah.
we know each other.
But that's not.
I ain't one of them.
I
Yeah.
like
I
that's
ain't one of them.
no,
I ain't
no.
one of them.
Childish.
Yeah.
I don't think birds of feather flock together.
Yeah, I don't
but
think so
see,
either.
y'all don't always see it from a man perspective when we are protective mode.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of times I'm coming as a place
He
of
said by
protection.
yourself, no.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't even get to the part. I wasn't saying it always just because you're being a hoe. It's the environment that you might be in because of the friend that you're with. You know what I'm saying?
But I feel you as far as like you can't trust your. That means you don't trust your girl because me personally, like I don't
Been
care
in
who I'm
situations
with.
where
But
I've
I
been
don't-
in a
but I
fucked
don't
up
care who I'm
situation.
with,
and
though, like I'm not. If I don't want to go somewhere, if I don't want to go, I'm not going. So it's like,
It's not
who's your
about
woman?
going
I
somewhere.
got friends who be like, oh, where you going with T? Listen, it don't matter where she going with me. You need to know that your woman gonna behave herself no matter where she at.
But
I
that's
ain't got
that's
nothing
the
to do
trust.
with that.
That's the
Yeah.
trust.
And
But
how headstrong is we talking about this grown woman is?
Yeah.
Because me, I don't care if Sandra be like, hey T, pull up on such and such. If I don't want to go, sis, call me when you leave there. I'm not going. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm
Like,
saying, but what about in situations where I tell you to pull up and nah, it's a whole different something. Like once you done got there, like, yeah, girl, hold on, these niggas about to pull up on us. We about to, and you like, wait a minute.
and that be the
I'm about
thing,
to go.
and that's where a lot of times if a man is telling you he don't want you to go, it's not always because he don't trust you. He don't trust your friend. Mm-hmm. He don't trust that environment that you're going in. I could still trust you 1,000%, but let's not forget who you confide in.
And then I was told that if I tell you that ain't your friend, that ain't your friend. Believe when I say that ain't your friend.
And a lot of times,
because your friend giving your nigga the eyes, and you
a
don't
lot
even
of
know
times
it.
you don't believe it though either, and that be the
Ladies.
thing. You gotta trust your. If you really fuck with your dude, trust that he's not telling you just because he don't want to see you go have a good time. He not telling you because he jealous of somebody else.
But it's not what you say, it's how you say it.
It's
You feel
it's a
me?
It's
approach.
okay.
Yeah.
You say it's how you say it, but man, I don't know. That's a
But
that's a blanket statement.
All right, Shannon. I feel
but
like we learned that what we need to work on.
That's
Your approach.
yeah, that's a blanket statement though,
No.
because a man can't always sugarcoat it. A man can't always be gentle. Sometimes, like you said, sometimes you may need a stern. Like,
But perspective, because I've been in situations where I didn't tell somebody like that nigga, I don't trust him. He not your friend, and you thinking I'm saying that because he about to take you where some hoes at. I mean,
You know what?
that's
Some
you.
issues
What
with
you
women
choose
is
to do is on you. But I'm telling you, outside of whoever gonna be in the environment, I don't trust him with you.
and that's what I was literally saying. That's the opposite of what. That's exactly what I was. The point I was gonna get to was, listen. You done confided in me. You done told me about fucked up situations your friend and been in by herself. So at that point, I'm like, all right, well, I know what kind of time your friend be on, or I might even be that person. Let me remind you, this the type of chick, and when you pull up, it be this type of shit. So it's not a matter of I don't trust you, I don't trust your friend. And why? I can give you 1,000 reasons, because every time we done laid down at night and you done told me
Pillow
the tea,
talk.
the pillow talk, I'm not talking based off of non-experience. I'm talking based off what you supplied me to tell you.
Bobby
So
said
let me-
it's Bobby said it's how you hear it.
so is it?
So
with
yeah, he
you?
said the same thing he said.
A lot
That's
of women
true.
Get on
That's
my
my
nerves.
dog.
That's true.
Let's
But
go,
let me
Bobby.
tell you, I don't know about you, Sonny, but like if I'm around one of my friends and your men feel a strong way, and I don't know. Oh no, you know exactly.
You can
why.
feel it, though.
And
But
then
that's because- no,
and
that's-
then here's my thing. Stop telling your man my business and not telling them yours.
No, not only that. No, not only that. You telling your man that you with me while you out doing your garbage and you ain't telling me. But not only that, so every time you out doing
Dang,
your
I wish
garbage,
this was some tea.
I'm the friend.
I'm the friend.
So now I'm looking like the
I'm
monster.
looking
Like,
crazy.
meanwhile,
I'm chilling.
I'm like these.
That's
I'm with
good.
my man.
You feel me?
They working a lot of shit out over there. I like
And
this.
they feel a whole lot
I'm
of
just
shit out
saying
of
that's a
themselves.
real thing though.
That's
I've been
real.
in situations
Yeah, no,
where
facts. I
her
have
nigga
too.
ain't like me, and I'm like, damn. Like,
And you wondering why? Like,
Yeah.
what you done told them about me?
And here's the thing, it depends on the situation. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like, sometimes I don't care if your nigga don't like me. You said you was with me, cool, because my loyalty is to her. That's my friend. You was with
Nah,
me,
that's
bet.
real.
Now I'm gotta sit here and look at him. We looking at each other like.
no, for
But
real.
I just feel like you gotta know your partner. And I feel like too often men be, oh, I hate your friend, but you really hate your woman. So like, let's just be clear about that. Like, it don't have nothing to do with me.
Misplaced anger. is
Yeah,
what it
misplaced
is.
anger. Or just because the friend business outside, it's like, oh, she's just, no, but what you doing? You talking about a single person versus a person.
I
that's
mean,
in a
I'm gonna
relationship.
definitely look at you and be like, why do you feel like you need to be around this type
Your
of
cousin
shit
said
all
a
the
single
time?
person and a married person don't click together. They should have different vibes and lifestyles. I don't agree. Because here's the thing,
Some
everybody
married
at some
people got
point are
single ass
single.
vibes and lifestyle.
That's
Listen,
true.
It's more married people available. Than single
That's what I
people.
said. That's
Yeah.
what I
So
always say.
crazy.
And-
Yeah.
And the single people are so busy being single and shit. You know what I mean?
They
ain't
can't
got
find
time.
nobody.
Exactly.
We can't find nobody because all the married people is fraternizing with the single people.
That
So
is
it's
true.
like I
That's
don't know.
sick.
I just feel like the whole, because I have some friends that are married and they be like, oh well, you know, I'm saying this from a married person's perspective. Okay, but we still having the same conversation, married or not. So what difference does it make? I feel like everybody at some point is single. I'm never gonna tell my single friends, oh, I can't go there with you, girl, because I'm married. Like, no. But it's gonna be, my lifestyle is different now.
Yeah.
So yeah, we can go to brunch. You know what I'm saying? We can go to brunch. We can go to this place or that place. But there, no, I'm not going there.
Yeah.
If I go
And
there,
if
my
you
man
done-
gonna be with me.
I'm about
Type
saying,
of
and
vibe.
then it depends on the type of demeanor that you have as a woman as well. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
If your
Exactly.
man know that you're not the type of chick that no matter where you going, you know what I mean, that
You
you're
know
not
you
gonna
gonna hold
act
it
a
down.
certain, you gonna have
Yeah,
a certain
yeah.
level of integrity about yourself. I mean, that goes back to what I was saying about, yeah, if I'm questioning where you going and who you going with, and I'm questioning why am I with you? Why am I, you know, so attached to you like that? You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Okay, so how has protecting your peace, how has that affected personal relationships And that can be with friends or family.
Sometimes it severs them. You know what I'm saying? Like, just in terms of blocking a motherfucker off and just not dealing with them. Like, you know, just going ghost. Like, sometimes that's hurt. That hurt. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, I don't know. When it comes to betrayal, I don't play that shit. Like, after I found out some whole shit done been done, I'm cutting all ties. Like, it ain't no, let me explain.
And that's to protect your peace, correct?
Yeah, absolutely.
So let me ask y'all this. Both of y'all, male and female. Like, what are your expectations of a person? Because
here you go with these goddamn expectations. I'm so serious.
What are your expectations as a person? Because if we are married, right, and you do something that I feel like is flaw, you straight going to get a divorce?
You already know. Well, I don't believe in that.
So, at what point do you forgive a person?
It depends on the situation. A nigga go out and have a baby on you while y'all married.
The level of the violation.
But see, that's why I don't like to talk about hypotheticals because you'll never know what you're going to do until you're in
that situation. That's all
you know what I'm saying.
It's been so many situations. I'm like, I would never, and then it happened, and you be like,
no. Here's the caveat to that. When somebody coming to me or they bringing me some bullshit or whatever it is, the first thing I ask them, do you love this person? That's it. The judgment goes out the window at that point. As soon as they say they love somebody, love makes you do the stupidest, craziest. So that's going to eliminate everything because I'll never judge because I've been dumb in love, crazy in love, stupid in love. I can't judge anybody that say, I love this person. It immediately go. I'll be like, well, you know.
What you call dumb, stupid, in love, Shannon?
I mean, just doing stupid shit.
Losing yourself.
Losing yourself, playing yourself short. All the above, knowing, forgetting who you are, forgetting, like I said, when you got to remind yourself, hold the fuck up, I still got the juice. Like, because you can be in a relationship with somebody and you could be in a relationship with somebody and literally forget, like, hold on, motherfucker, I still got the sauce, motherfucker, you came for me. Like, don't think you got just some slouch ass. So sometimes it's just like, I have to remind myself, remind that person, whatever, like, it. That's what it is. That's my answer to it, for real. If you love this person, and then they get to, I love him, and I'm like, all right, well, damn. I be mad sometimes. I'm like, I was about to go up, like, you stupid, you dumb, you fool ass. But it'd be like, damn, they said they love him.
Like, listen, I tell my friends all the time, I'm not telling you to leave nobody. When you're done, when you're done, like, when it's enough for you, you gonna tap out. Like, you telling somebody what to do, but then also, ladies, stop telling your friends everything that somebody doing to you and then get mad that we don't fuck with them
Be
no more.
stupid in peace.
Yes.
You feel me?
I wish we could keep it to myself.
True story.
You know what I'm saying? Be stupid in peace. Stop getting on Facebook, airing your dirty laundry on Instagram.
True story.
This nigga did this. He gave me an STD and I kept him. I'm the one who put the deposit on the house. Stop doing that. You know what I'm saying?
That's the problem. Nobody knows discretion anymore.
That part.
Nobody knows discretion anymore.
Absolutely.
And then they be mad when you throw it in their face. That literally happened a week ago. I'm like, I commented like, where's your nigga at? Like, you talking about, I ain't got nobody to talk to.
My man.
I'm like, right, you was just posting your man.
She ain't know her nigga was playing the crap.
And then it's like, but it was like, this ain't got nothing to do with him. Like, you mad because you tried to talk to me. And I'm like, you throwing shade. Like, I said, it ain't hurt. I was like, guess what? You throwing that shade don't mean nothing to me. I'm not hurt by you want to tell people, oh, it's always somebody that tried to holler that first. I was waiting for somebody to say something. No, don't wait on me to say something. Wait on everybody to say something. You knew everybody was going to come because you was just gassing motherfuckers up last week, and now you over here making these depressed ass comments and statuses and shit. And then the first person that comment, you want to fight. You want to fight me. Fight him.
But I'm saying you open the public up to their opinions and their stuff. And you know what I'm saying, in their comments when you do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, just
I'm sorry.
Go to God. Get you a diary.
Go to a
what
diary.
To say? God is dope, guys. He will not let you down. Reach out to him in your times of despair. We don't need to know that he can't afford school supplies.
It's the social media for me. Like, just you ain't gotta.
However, everybody is human, so I'll give everybody grace.
That's true.
I have went and just vented, not necessarily
And
aired
that's the
nothing
thing,
personal
like,
out.
I'm telling y'all, I am terrified to suffer in silence. So like my friends be like, bitch, don't tell them nothing. Don't say nothing else. And it's like, I gotta get this shit out.
Yeah, and that be the thing. Like I
Write it down. I wrote it down.
Yeah.
I need to get it out.
I'll talk around my situation. I'll
Yeah,
talk
I
around it.
definitely.
But
Talking
then,
about
yeah, I'll talk around some shit.
Dancing now.
And that be the thing. You'd be like, that's rare though. So, but my thing is, I tell everybody, I'm human. Yeah, I will go to Facebook every now and then. I'm not doing this shit on the daily, the weekly, the monthly.
And
like,
then
it's going to be so raw to where you going to be like,
Damn.
you going to reach out. Because you going to be like, oh, this nigga going through
Or
something.
you gonna be like, you just you never know like who going through the same shit you going through.
Yeah.
So like, I'm saying this, and then you be like, dang, you the same shit. Now what did you do? How did you get through this situation? Because in most cases, it's like you gotta just filter through the bullshit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
And stop being afraid to tell your story.
Yeah,
like, you never know who can
facts.
benefit from the things that you've gone through.
Now, what's
You know what I'm
funny
saying?
is you know who your strong friends is, right? Because the strong ones, when they post something like that, or because it's so rare, all your people gonna call and check on
okay,
your
they
ass.
calling you like, hey,
And I'm like,
what's going on?
I'm like, this ain't got
You
nothing to do with
alright?
nothing.
Like,
I'm happy. I'm good.
Yeah, no,
it was just the overall statement. They'd be like, okay, because I was checking on you. I'd be like,
or like you said, like you will every now and then. Like I'm so opinion. Like, oh, so what she said about, I feel the same way about my own shit that I told you I felt about yours.
Bingo.
That's just what it is.
Bingo.
Like I'm gonna be accountable
The
for my
guilt.
own bullshit. But at the same time, if I feel away, I'm telling you that nigga playing in your face.
the guilt. Motherfucker, you be really talking about a personal experience, but motherfucker be thinking you talking about them because
If
they're
the shoe
guilty.
Yeah.
fits.
And that shit be, I'm like, damn, this ain't got shit to do.
Yeah.
The phone ringing the same day. Was that status about me?
No, right after you done hit post, the phone ringing.
Right. No, it wasn't. And you only got 2 viewers. So the motherfucker, you know exactly. Oh shit. They thought it was about them.
I'm watching everything you say and do.
Hey,
Give them a show. Ain't that what we say?
give them a show.
That's
for
why
sure.
we here. Life on Shuffle. What's this, episode 6, y'all? What's this, 6?
Mm-hmm.
We in this thing. Yes,
we
let's
been
go.
rocking. We for sure
Consistency
been
is
rocking.
key. We appreciate everybody tapping in
I
each
think
and
we
every
are.
Wednesday.
I think we already talked about, can one person or particular people bring you peace? And definitely that could be boyfriend, kids, family, best friend.
I was going to tie that in as well. So my cousin said a lot of people seeking for attention and be addicted to social media. That ties into that too. Like,
Definitely.
some people know that when they make a certain status, they phone about to blow up. You know what I'm saying? Like, people who be in the hospitals flexing the bracelet, crying or crying on live.
I know somebody. I won't put that out there.
But you know,
you
what
mean
I'm
thirst
saying?
trapping? Are you getting around to thirst trapping in a sense?
Yeah.
And then you feel a way about the way you being approached.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean,
Or
it's
not
just
being approached? Because it
Either
can
or.
it can have either or
either
for
or,
sure.
either or. You trying to figure out why ain't nobody checking
Right.
for you.
Exactly.
I ain't gotta check for you. Everything that you got is on social media.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would say definitely that's a topic.
What's the topic?
Just like how you
Attention
present-
seeking?
Yes, attention seeking, and we could talk about the surgery thing with that
Surgery? What
Yes.
surgery?
plastic surgery.
Oh
Attention
man.
seeking, social
Okay.
media, yeah.
We tying plastic surgery in with attention seeking?
It
Yeah,
can be
I
definitely.
mean, I can see that.
Like you talking about social media
talking about
and what you
BBL.
present. Yeah.
Oh, we having a say. That's what we talking about next week, BBS.
Oh God, BBL Drizzy coming next week.
Drizzy.
I said trying to get validation. I don't know. I don't think nothing wrong with surgery.
I
if
feel
you
like,
doing
but
it for
I
yourself.
don't think nothing is wrong with it. But again, it just depends on what we talking about. If we're
I
talking
wish
about
I had the guts. I'd go
attention
get a
surgery.
couple things sucked out. I wouldn't put nothing nowhere, but I ain't got the balls for that or the bread. I'm gonna get it out the mud. Check me in 30 days, y'all. I need some accountability. We need like a little workout group. Let's go to the gym. I need to get a good 10
But no,
pounds.
I'm
up off
saying
me.
he said social media and like what you post, and so many women just post their bodies. Like I feel like
Yeah,
It's
that's
attention-seeking
yeah,
behavior.
definitely.
Attention seeking, low self esteem,
All that.
loving yourself enough.
All that.
Like it's definitely social media has made people devalue themselves and trying to rise to the occasion of what's being glorified, and that comes from music, that comes from music videos. The glorified, oh well, all you gotta do is get a body to get rich and successful, or find the man that's gonna take.
That's
care
just what
of
it
you.
looks like, though. That
That's
was
just what
another
it
one
looks
that
like.
yes, y'all, we definitely gonna talk about the power of social media, just in terms of how it looks, like the glitz and glam, because everybody
Big thoughts, small minds.
that part, everybody only posting their accomplishments. They ain't posting they got that shut off notice and they need that
facts.
band by today.
Yeah, like
5
you said,
p.m.
or the fact that you an entrepreneur and I might have made 4 bands today and I might not make shit for the next. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
it just depends. Like, it's not
next
always
topic,
just
next
us.
show, big thoughts, small minds.
Big thoughts, small minds.
I like that topic.
Okay. All right. Well, guys, it is that time. We love y'all. Thanks for everybody who tuned in, that engaged. We ain't get nobody to call in, but we ain't ask y'all to call in either, y'all. Y'all know
We don't need
conversation.
no help.
Right.
Y'all seen the number, man. We keep telling y'all, call in. Somebody is calling.
Somebody pick up the phone, call in. Check out our social media, guys. Tier, what's your Instagram, Facebook?
You can follow me on Instagram at Her Forte Salon. Again, Her Forte Salon. Book those hair appointments. Check
Let's
me
go.
out, y'all.
I got an appointment tomorrow, 11:30. Confirmed? Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
confirmed.
All right. Shannon, what you got? What's your handles, baby?
My handle is a hell of a _ cuts. And you can tap in with me for the haircuts. I'm a mobile barber, or you can pull up at the lab with Hair Lab
Ooh,
Detroit. You can
mobile.
pull up at the school, and I'll take
You
care
be
of
cleaning
y'all.
your tools and stuff in between
Absolutely,
clients?
what?
Okay.
Major.
I just
Major.
I
After
really
every
sure.
service. Major.
Okay.
Not just clipper side, barber side. It's more to that, man. That's why y'all need to go get that education.
Okay. All right. Well, guys, check me out on Instagram as Detroit Sony 313. I need y'all to run up my TikTok, y'all. I'm missing out on money. I need these collaborations. Check me out at Sony Song on TikTok as well. Sony Song on Facebook. I'm just Sony Song all the way around. Guys, we love y'all. We gonna get this intro rolling. Come back next week, Wednesday, 6, 7. We
See
love
y'all.
y'all. Yes.
Sanitation and disinfection.
Hey, you gotta preach.
That part.
Hey, that's a closing remark. Sanitation. Disinfection.
It's random things, always relevant things. It's raw, it's uncut, just like life would bring. And you can dive on in. Come on, just listen for me. I guarantee you won't leave, cause we got the tea. This is the Life on Shuffle, Life on Shuffle, Life on Shuffle podcast. We talk about everything.
This content that's live and strange.
Ooh, this is the Life on Shuffle, Life on Shuffle,
Life on Shuffle podcast.
So turn up your volume, stay tuned, cause we about to talk that shit, that shit, that shit.
Warning. You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio. 7 Mile